Good morning, everybody. This morning I just want to give you guys a quick update on the whole MagnaCut material situation and just give some context to the response video that I posted yesterday. I was just feeling a little bit petty. I got a email back from their attorney saying that, after they thought about it, they didn't do anything wrong. They've sold over 500,000 pounds of this material and they've only had one justified claim. So case closed. So in light of that, I'm just sharing a little bit more information. I need to be careful here because their attorney has a non-disclosure statement in the emails. So I can't show you the emails. I might later just because I just don't care anymore. This whole situation has completely ruined our company trajectory. So I have very little options at this point. We're being forced to deal with an impossible situation. And this is something we didn't do. And I didn't ask for the service that caused the decarburizing. I don't believe we did anything to put holes inside the metal in these steels. So I'm just relying on you, the public, to come to your own determinations based on visual evidence and information. That's how I've always done things. That's how I've learned all of this. Just follow the information, follow the evidence. So looking at that, I know this is not popular, but I need you guys to not back away from this. We're doing some really, really good stuff with the Bowler Udahome products. We've had zero issues with any of the Bowler and Udahome products. So if it's a process deficiency like they're saying, it's weird that it's only CPM products. But so we're doing lots of good work there. We are making good progress here, but I have to talk about these things. I don't have the money for an attorney to sue them. If there's any attorneys out there that want to look at the information and see what's up with that, I've got lots of information. I do have very clear indications that well after data was published for these materials that they're still working on appropriate annealing temperatures, appropriate heat treating to minimize material strain and excessive warping that they were seeing. Just a whole litany of things where this wasn't a well thought out, well engineered product ahead of a public release, and we suffered the consequences. That decarburizing wiped out our entire production. So you guys with the DBK knives and some of these other knives, these older orders that you're angry about, a lot of that went in the dumpster before we moved from Idaho, and the other stuff needed modified so heavily that it wasn't appropriate for the orders. We offered, I'll put a video link in the bottom, but we offered people to switch and showed you what we were doing, but most people don't want that Cerakoted standard, and me to a certain extent, I just wouldn't want that little decarby situation under there. It's unnecessary. We didn't ask for the service, and I think that happened due to poorly published data, due to a rushed rollout, just that wanting to get to the capital and generate revenue ahead of doing what's right for the public. But you can see they're adjusting things on the fly in these emails I'm going to be releasing here. So looking at all that on balance, Friday after I released the more inflammatory video where I showed one of Bob Shabala's emails, where again, they're working out appropriate heat treat temperatures and stuff, trying to solve issues after there's data published. Their attorney reached out shortly after, and we started a phone call conversation. So some of this is going to be hearsay in a court of law, but again, I don't give a shit, so I'm going to talk about it. They initially tried to offer us $15,000 for alleged material defects. They just wanted me to stop talking about it. I was up and driving back from Harrisburg at the time, so I told them that number is unacceptable, and I had some time to think about some of the ramifications, and they were, I think, receptive to a higher number, but I have a voicemail from Paul Nesper, their attorney, on my phone there, so if it becomes necessary, I have all that I can share too. But over the course of the weekend, I sent them that response video of, it's my intention, if you want me to be quiet about this, sign an NDA, take a check, that you need to get all these materials off my floor. Because if there continues to be material issues, I need to talk with you guys about it. If it affects you, it affects our ability to serve you. So I don't think that they were open to that or receptive to that. So Monday morning, suddenly they had new reports indicating these problems were somehow caused here at some of our industry standard procedure stations here. I don't know how grinding with industry standard wheels is causing holes to be down in the metal, and something that happens with our peening process is very widely used in other industries. I've never had a problem with any of the Bowler Home stuff, and with this new stuff, it's been amazing. I've seen 0 defects in over 1,000 parts. But so it was their determination that they're not at fault. Now they are saying they have reports, so I'm letting you guys know they're saying they have reports. So I have officially requested the reports that they've used to come to this determination, because we are getting third-party independent lab results on some of these other things. So they should corroborate their story. When we get our other lab findings, this should all be copacetic here. So apparently they've solved it, and we're going to get to the bottom of this. So yeah, apparently I did request my samples back as well. We sent a lot of samples. So I just want to let you guys know publicly here that I have requested those samples back. They're our property. They said it's case closed. So, you know, we're going to see. If we get these reports, we get some samples, some things make sense. Maybe something myself and a bunch of other big companies are doing is wrong. Somehow we're putting holes in the metal and ruining parts, doing standard production practices. But anyway, I just want to let you guys know that's what's going on here this morning, and I'm just waking up, but I wanted to share this with you guys so that you know exactly what's going on. If there's an attorney out there to let me know, like, since the case is closed, can I share these emails? I don't see where this is confidential anymore. If apparently they've come to a sudden determination over the weekend and produced some new reports indicating that this is our fault. So it's strange, again, that it's just a CPM issue, not a Bowler issue. So if they're the same types of materials, I'm curious what's unique about the chemistry of the crucible materials that would make just those deficient in my processing here. So anyway, with that said, I hope you guys are having a great day. Stand by here, bring the popcorn, but please don't back away from this. We very much need your support with some of these new things while we clean up these old things. If we're being forced to deal with all of this, I need to deal with all of this, and this has taken a lot of extra time and effort due to the various things that I've explained. The decarburizing almost buried us outright. That should have been bankruptcy at that time, just wiping out our whole production. We had to get nimble real fast and figure stuff out. You know, I wasn't able to deliver the orders, and I still have a lot of loss sitting here. A lot of stuff went in the recycling bin. So that's not a profitable way to run a business in a capitalist economy. So I hope you guys can understand this has just been an impossible situation for our small 5-team business here. We went way out on a limb with this, and it broke. So I'm sharing it now. I want to be fully transparent at every step of the way with you guys. If they're saying there's no issues with these materials, I'm going to continue processing them and showing you exactly what's going on. And if they can produce some evidence, I don't know how they're master machinists up there now. I don't know how you get certifications, understanding our processes to come to these determinations, but we're going to find out. If they have determinations that require us to change some of our processes, I'm going to share that with you too. If they can't produce those reports and they don't jive with the other reports that we're getting from other sources, you're going to know that too. So again, stand by, and I hope you guys are having a great day. We'll talk to you again soon with some more fun updates here.